Filling up the wash pit. Some olefin rugs. Put in some olefin preconditioner. They were full of urine. We're going to do a pet treatment. We're just going to rinse them real good. You can see the yellowing just pouring out. This one was the bad one. We just built this little rug pit. Once it fills up a little more, I'm going to connect it to the sump, flush it, let it run for about an hour. So we don't got to do it. Then to rinse them, we got these little water-fed poles from Home Depot. We got different brushes, a little more aggressive the yellow, a little less aggressive the blue. And we do got a floor drain. When we uncap it, it just drains, and we can get rid of the pee water and then basically flush the rug. We already dusted them and vacuumed them pretty good. But overall, we spent about $110 for the rug pit. We're buying a pond liner. We just wanted to make sure this was going to work. Replace the tarp with a nice pond liner, 45 mil. And when we hang them and dry them, we had a rug rack, but it kind of was a failure. So we're going to have a system hanging from the ceiling up here. And then in the winter, our heater's right there, so it should give us some pretty decent dry times. We're going to mount some fans up top so we can get some air movement going across that, or somehow at the top blowing down. For now, when we get nice weather, we built this little movable rug rack, kind of like the systems a lot of these guys are using, so we can use mechanical advantage by, you know, lifting up one end at a time. So, and these are just 4x4 pieces of wood with lag bolts about every 20 inches. You can move it anywhere in your shop with no problem at all. We can put it outside when weather permits. Use the sun and the heat to dry, or if we need room, we can move them one side of the shop to the other. We're still in the process of trying to figure out what we want to do. We kind of roll up our rug dusting station, but this is going to be hopefully enough room to dust, wash, hang and dry, and then we're going to move. This is where we're going to wrap, and we're going to put a table here where the dehues are. We're going to fringe detail, and then once we finish up, it's going to be our wrapping station. And then we're going to have some shelves inside the office hallway here to basically give us a nice spot to put the clean rugs on a shelf for customer pickup. We're not sure if we want to do it in the long hall where it's out of the way where the restrooms are at. It's really only about 10 foot, so some rugs won't fit. But it's better than leaving them in the main office here. We got a nice empty wall weave. Yeah, it's another rug we got to do. It's a wool pile. It's got some red dye on it. We try some Wool Magic or Wool Red Relief, but no luck, so we're not real sure exactly what they are. We're going to have to try a couple different things to get the red spots out, so we just roll it back up out of the way. We're going to toss it in the pit, do it one more time. So that's it so far.